What's good? I'm making a type of commander players you might see. All these names I created myself. I'm gonna explain, who they are, they do. Not all these are bad. This is meant for fun. So if you're one of these, if you're some of these, change how you are. If you're some of these, like other ones, which I'm about to get into, it's cool. This isn't meant to take stabs at a person necessarily, but meant for fun. Types of people you might see. I'm gonna go ahead and explain them now. The first one, the Game Knight. You ever seen Game Knights, the Command Zone, Josh Jimmy? Yeah, these guys are over the top, over the moon. These guys are gonna do every voice line, call each card by its nickname. Play Secret Lair. He's gonna go Secret Lair Lord, Secret. He's gonna do every pun in there. He's dramatic, man. He's gonna look off to the side like it's an episode of The Office. He's gonna be like, I went ahead and played my Dradith Magistrate. That way they could not underworld breach at this turn. And I don't know. And he's not bad to play with. He's not bad to play with, but he's dramatic. He's gonna like Destiny draw the shadows deck. He's like draw. Then whenever he counterspells, he's gonna slam that mother. He's gonna slam that counterspell on the desk, man. He's gonna give a play-by-play explanation. He's gonna make a face, or he's fun to play with, I guess. But you can see why he's playing Commander. This next guy you don't want to be the Avatar. Why the Avatar? I'm referring to the Air, Wind, Fire type Avatar. But this guy, he bends elements of the game. He's gonna change his life total. He's gonna mana wave you. He's gonna change his counters. I have a story with this guy. You mostly see him on Spell Table too. So on one particular game, we had hit his Planeswalker. Never saw his hand move the dice or nothing. He's like, yeah, I moved it. Or even one time, it wasn't even his turn. He raised his life by like 10. No explanation. He just raised it. And we're like, you could tell he didn't want to lose. Then he mana weaved straight up, and we even called him out. It's like, hey, you can't do that. It's like, you don't have green mana. He's like, well, actually, let me do it. And he was trying to find any way to find green mana. And this dude didn't have no green mana. He's the Avatar, master of all elements of the game, changing dice counters, health. And I guess if you're like the Avatar IRL, nobody wants to play with you. Yeah, change your ways. Kind of this next guy too. I don't like either. Tivit. Why Tivit? Because he can't catch a clue. Zinga, right? I have a story with him to kind of better explain who Tivit is. We're playing with a new player, kid. Got a new precon. His sleeves, no sleeves. He played with his precon a few times. He understands the rules. And this guy's the Tivit's playing a pretty strong, well, not too strong deck, but he's targeting him, countering every spell, telling the kids why don't you have sleeves. Like he has no social awareness. Doesn't catch a clue. The Tivit player has no social awareness. Cannot catch a clue for nothing. He can't understand that he's like should take it easy on the kid, or he should loosen up. Not necessarily like he's a dick, but I feel like they just have no social awareness. So therefore, I named them the Tibbets. All right. So the next, this guy you might see mostly if you play CDH, the Flash. Not that this guy plays fast or nothing. He's not playing fast. He's not doing nothing fast. No, none of that. What this guy does is on your upkeep or when it's your turn or different types of scenarios, mostly on his own upkeep. He's gonna check if he can win at instant speed. He's gonna do the whole little, journal for 10 minutes. Let me see if I can win at instant speed. Grab his look at his cards. Like he couldn't have looked at him like 10 minutes before it was his turn. Um, I don't know why people do this. They always do that. Let me check if I can see if I can win. I don't know. I feel like you mostly really only see it in CDH, but put on this list because I feel like you might see him. He's pretty common. Mr. Monopoly. This guy's not even playing Magic, man. This guy's throwing you deals. He's like Josh from Game Nights, man. This guy's just throwing you a deal. It's like a forced upkeep trigger. He's gonna be throwing you deals at each time of your upkeep. Like, oh, if you don't hit me, I won't destroy your commander, or if you don't like the board, I'll go ahead and make you draw 3 cards. He's gonna throw you a deal each time. Even if you say no, he's gonna one up the deal and come back to you again. This guy loves playing like board games, man. He's playing like Deal or No Deal. He doesn't even want to play Magic. He's just there to like talk to people and make deals. Yeah, Mr. Monopoly. Next guy is the Sandbagger. I have a story with this guy too. I don't like this guy, to be honest, but not the person necessarily, but this type of mentality. So this guy's playing like the most optimized level 10 deck I've ever seen. This guy was cooking it up in the lab, man. This guy, he knew every interaction. This guy had an Ajazi out turn 1, Annihilator, and then he wouldn't hit nobody, right? Because he was the 4th seat. So, but he's like, okay, I'm just gonna chill, you know. He didn't hit nobody. He didn't do nothing the rest of the game. He just pretty much showed. He showed that he could have won. Did nothing. Like, why even play at that point, you know? We could have played a 3-person pod. Just hit somebody, you know? Like, cool, we go on to the next. But, like, why just dirtle there? I don't really like that type of mentality. Like, you're going to show off all this. You could do all that. And then be like, I'm not going to hit anybody. I think I'm good. Like, don't sandbag them. It's not like the Tivit where he doesn't know to not hit the kid. But it's just like, why be at this table, you know, if we're not going to do anything? Honestly, the 7, yeah, they should put like I'm going to put like a picture of the boys or something, because these guys be liars, bro. These guys are going to have a 7. Not necessarily that it's going to be like a level 8 or 9. You know, maybe there's argument, but this guy has the most perfect cooked up deck. He's been in Dexter's laboratory cooking it up. Has every tutor, every piece of fast mana, every tropical island, every like dual land, everything. He has every card in existence. He has every interaction, every piece of fast mana. He has it all, man. And it's a 7. And I don't like it too, because people are gonna say, "Cool, 0 this," and that shit don't work. These guys are liars, man. Liars, straight up liars. They're gonna say, my deck does this, and like they're just gonna lie too. They're not gonna say what their deck really does, or if they have fast mana. They're just gonna say it's a cool, you know, fast tribal deck, or they're gonna lie to you. Next person we have is Pee Wee Herman. If you ever seen the movie, you know his like sound effects, like paging Mr. Herman, or oh why that, you know, he's gonna do sound effects every time you hit him, or he's gonna be like, why me? He doesn't even talk to you. Not necessarily that he's like the game night or something, adding, you know, pizzazz. This guy's just like, he's like, oh yeah, take that, or he does ad-libs the whole game. I feel like it's more like annoying than anything. Like, he's not doing fun ad-libs, if that makes sense. Yeah. Next person, the Gimmick. Oh, this one's priceless. You always see those people who have a level 10 deck, but you know, it's not like every other Narset part of Rails deck. It's not part of Rails. Narset, whichever one gives you infinite extra turns. It's not one of those ones. This one has a gimmick. It's Voltron, or it doesn't do that, or you know, they have a gimmick to why their Storm deck is different. You know, there's always a gimmick for these guys, and then I don't know. I'm not using the best Storm cards. You know, there's a gimmick to these guys. They're like used car salesmen. You know, they're just gonna throw something on there. I don't like this guy either, because they tried to justify their level 10 Urza deck. You know, mono blue with every fast mana, because it runs a dirty card in there as a win condition, but they don't even win by there. You know. Yeah, don't be that person either. But yeah, that's been my list. Yeah, these are the type of players that I made these up, I guess. Their own names, but I played with these type of people, so maybe if you see them, you know, associate it with this. I might add more. I don't know. This is what I could think of. I don't necessarily like the names either, but yeah, this is my types of commander players.